Oh shoot, chat. What's poppin', bro? Chat, when I tell you, fam, I am so tired right now, chat. I don't think you guys understand, fam. Like, I worked the double tonight. Let me put a bonnet on, because I look rough. Give me a second, chat. Don't mind my background, bro. Oh, shit. I haven't been home, so I ain't do laundry. I'm getting real. Plus, I got hella clothes, so sometimes I don't do laundry unless I have to. And that's bad, because when I have to, that means I gotta wash like 6, 7, 8 loads. But I be busy, bro. Put my hair in a bonnet, get it be contained. But yeah, chat, I was basically busy all day, right? I came in at 9. Tell y'all how my day went, bro. I came in at 9, chat. And from 9 to 11, I had to prep. We would set up the kitchen and prep. So I was doing a little bit of prep. Things of that nature. Chat, when we open, bro, I got to order after order after order after order. I literally had from the time I stopped doing my last prep before 11 hit, I didn't start prep. Mind you, that was around 10:45. I didn't get back to my prep till 7 o'clock at night. Yep. And depending on how busy we was, I sounded illiterate. Depending on how busy we are after I left, just depends on how much prep I have to do tomorrow. Cause I did a lot, but when I left, the screen was still full. So I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm tired. I'm real tired. I wasn't even gonna hop on stream today. I'm so for real. I ain't lying. I wasn't even gonna hop on. Oh, bro, let me share this bit real quick. Oh man. So I ain't gonna be on for long. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Today at work was super, 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 super busy, bro. And I had to get out of there because I knew I wanted to hop on stream. Like when I looked at the clock and it was 8:30 and I was still at work, I said, yeah, it's a possibility that I ain't gonna get a stream because I was trying to go home like around 7:38. Hop on at 9. Chat, I ain't get home till about. Let me see when I had called old girl. I ain't get home till. When I called Jip. 9:50. And I had to hop in the shower. So yeah, chat. It's just been I just been busy. I didn't forget about y'all. I just been busy. That's why today gonna be a pretty short stream. Plus my girl Jayla, she had to close tonight because someone didn't want to come into work. So because of that, Jit tired. So yeah, I'm tired too. Talking about work. Two videos. Bro, come on. What I need to start doing is like recording, like me on stream, like recording a little boomerang screenshot, whatever it is. Before I start up, copy link, and then boom. Cause this right here is taking too much. Cause what if someone click on my but they see I'm just like this? They gonna click off cause I know I would too. But yeah, man. If it won't. But yeah, chat. I'm so freaking tired, bro. Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Why is this man in booty shorts on the football field? Did they lose? I need them to lose, bro. I'm sorry, I don't want to sound like a hater, but chat, FSU lost 3 games in a row. I need the Gators to fucking lose, bro. I need them to lose. I ain't lying, bro. Call me a hater. I'm an FSU fan, so by nature, we don't like the Gators, bro. Bro, can we focus up, bro? Cause usually when they do this, this is what I do. Turn the camera off, turn that bitch right back on. Boom, crystal clear HD. But anyway, but how is it the second quarter? These niggas gonna be playing at 1 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, chat, so I want to react to a video because yesterday I had seen this video that looked interesting, but the shit was already 40 minutes. And I already was reacting for 40 minutes. I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? Just flood y'all with nothing but reactions. Y'all want to do different shit on stream, but chat, I'm supposed to be playing a scary game. Ooh, I am gonna play a game. Hell yeah, I'm gonna play a game. I play Five Nights at Freddy's on there. I still got this shit on my time. Okay, bet we playing Five Nights at Freddy's, but we gonna play that as Jason Voorhees. We gonna play him as Jason Voorhees. So chat, we finna react to some videos. I made sure my shit looking right. So chat, we gonna react to some videos, and then let me take this shit off my face, cause I can't even breathe for real in this. But yeah, I seen this video about like mom found out son was a mass killer or something like that, chat. And yeah, we finna get right with this. I think it was on my watch later. I think I saved the watch later. I hope I did, bro. I hope I saved that bit of watch later. Let me plug my laptop up. I'm tripping in some motion. Unplug this phone charger. But yeah, so did I put it? Hell no. Hell no. I did not say that shit. Okay. But I know I looked it up, and I don't really watch YouTube like that. So that shit should be. When I click this, mom realized her son is wanted for murder. Mom realized her son is a mass killer. Mom discovers her 15-year-old son is a mass. Okay, this the video, cause yeah. Damn, this bitch 39 minutes long. Holy moly. Okay, chat. This bitch is 39 minutes long. Bro, why my laptop not charging, fool? Oh, see, hell no, boy. Josh and that bitch. Chat, I'm being so for real. My laptop is not trying to charge. Oh, I think I know why. No, that's not why. Wait, hold on, chat. On some real shit, my laptop not charging, and this is bad because, bitch, this how I stream. And I know it's not the plug because, well, it could be the, let me see. Hell no, that's how, it's not the plug. It's my, bro. I hope my shit ain't break, bro. Okay, bet, we cool. Woo, boy, I thought my shit broke, boy. Okay, bet. Let me show you what I'm looking at, bro. Alright. So basically, what the fuck is this? Okay. Laptop. Bah. Okay, boom! We right here, chat. Mom discovers her 15-year-old son is a mad. This video is mad long, bro. Fuck it, bro. We reacted to this shit, man. What the fuck?
Oh, hi. Sorry. Hey, Father.
Oh, Hey, bro, I found the lit video. Hey, bro, I found this lit video, bro. It say, mom discovers her 15-year-old son is a mass killer. Found the one. They be 40 minutes. This shit finna be getting good. Bro, I left my freaking headset on, bro. So that means my shit wasn't charging this whole time, bro. But it's okay, because I can wear it while it's charging. It's just the charger kind of broke, so my shit gonna be skipping. I ain't gonna be able... We gonna make it work, though. Oh, chat link. Fuck, chat. How did I leave this shit? It's always some shit.
What's up, bro?
Okay, but I can hear. I can hear. We gonna move y'all right here. Bro, my phone on 2. I need my freaking phone charged. Yo, oh my gosh. I'm not prepared at all. I'm not prepared. Phone dead. Headset dead. Laptop dead. It's fucking crazy, bro. I can't do nothing right. Alright, bro.
Carter.
Alright.
I'm the homicide detective. Okay. I just want to run a few things past you and talk to you.
Bro, I can't hear with this skipping, bro. If I put my AirPods in, will y'all be able to hear on some real shit? Because I'm not finna do this. On me, I ain't finna do this. I can't hear. It keeps skipping. Y'all know when y'all on the phone with somebody? Y'all probably don't know. But you know when you on the phone, I'm just saying, you know when you on the phone with somebody and the call just keep skipping and they keep breaking up. That's what I hear, bro. Shit's mad annoying too. And now I can't even find my freaking AirPods, bro. Ooh. Oh, here they go. So if I put these in, bro, will y'all be able to hear, bro? My phone is dead, bro. Shit is on 2%, bro. One of these my old AirPods, so I think these is it. Cause it's trying to connect and it's not connecting. Oh, it's still trying to connect to that one. It's not gonna connect, bro. There we go. My thing is, can y'all still hear? That's all I'm worried about. Can y'all hear, bro?
A few minutes. I know these guys has already talked to you. A few minutes. I know these guys has...
Okay, bet. I'm sorry, chat. So while this is charging, oh, bet. So I don't even need to use my headset when I'm reacting. I could just use my AirPod. God is great, man. God is great. And I can use my PlayStation controller charger to charge my phone. Because I use my phone to monitor my streams and shit like that, so... Look at chat and some more even though I ain't got a chat right now. Alright, let's make sure everything's straight. First and foremost, I want to make sure that this isn't too loud. Alright, bro. Okay, yeah.
This is 15-year-old Julio Fabian Almentero being questioned by police after the bodies of two missing teenagers were found brutally tortured and buried in a remote desert in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And this is the moment his mother realizes what her son actually is.
Bro, right now, imagine being a mom.
Son actually is.
Right now, imagine being a mom. Okay, yeah. This shit is a little too loud.
That they all three of them got
Bro, imagine being a mom and you found out that your son is a killer,
they're
bro.
connected to your brother and they love you.
No, but not my son.
Then who was there? Andrea.
The police didn't know what to think at the start, but they soon discovered the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders. Turned out to be more alarming than anyone wanted to believe. What comes next is a case that defies reason, logic, and explanation. A tragedy fueled by motives so dark and despicable that no one could have predicted what lay beneath
Bro, and
the
these are
surface.
kids. Why did he kill people? Like, what did they do? Did they take his bitch?
Were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't. I don't.
Bro, this nigga balls ain't even dropped. This nigga voice high as shit.
I couldn't.
Bro, this nigga balls ain't even dropped. This nigga voice. Okay, my bad,
I
chat.
can't really say.
Disclaimer of liability.
It all started in December 2018 when 14
So you mean to tell me in 2018 he was 15? I think I was too. No, I was 16. Either way, so this nigga's like 21 years old right now, bro. Oh, hell no.
15-year-old Ahmed Latif and 15-year-old Colin Romero were reported missing. No one had seen them leaving their houses, nor had any information about their whereabouts. 2 weeks after their disappearance, Sandoval County authorities found the boys buried in a shallow grave. An autopsy report revealed that the boys had been tortured.
Wait, bro. How did they find the bodies, bro? How did they find the bodies?
Before they were killed. Ahmed shot
hell
19
no.
times and Collins 9. It was a gruesome death. The detectives had no leads and were left with nothing until a Snapchat video surfaced online showing 19-year-old Stephen Goldman, known as Calypso, 22-year-old Jimmy Atkins, called Flex, and 15-year-old Julio Almentero, nicknamed Fafa.
Hold on. Who the fuck, bro? These names, Fafa? It's cause you're gonna go Fafa. That's why. Hold on, bro. Why is this nigga named Fafa? I'm stuck on it.
beating Ahmed and
Say he's gonna go Fafa, so his name is Fafa.
in the backseat of a car. Seeing this, an investigation was immediately launched, and after piecing together what happened, police officers identified the trio and immediately times and called.
Were they dead at that point? Or were they?
Because I think they're trying to say how they found out.
It all started in December 2018 when 14-year-old Ahmed Latif and 15-year-old Colin Romero
was on Christmas
were
break.
missing.
Bro,
no one had seen them.
Fafa was on Christmas break. And he killed, and I'm pretty sure they had to be close, because how is she gonna get a car? I don't know. Let's watch the video.
Leaving their houses, nor had any information about their whereabouts. 2 weeks after their disappearance, Sandoval County authorities found the boys buried in a shallow grave. An autopsy report revealed
how did
that
they
the
know to
boys
go
had been
there?
tortured before they were killed. Ahmed shot 19 times and Collins 9. It was a gruesome death.
19?
The detectives had no leads and were left with nothing until a Snapchat video surfaced online showing 19-year-old Stephen Goldman, known as Calypso, 22-year-old
This nigga named after the
Jimmy
fucking
Atkins.
bro. Stephen Goldman is named after the fucking lemonade. Jimmy Atkins is named after a fucking Prize Picks parlay, and then this other nigga is named Fafa. Like, bro.
And 15-year-old Julio Almentero.
Is
beating Ahmed and Collins in the backseat of a car. Seeing this, an investigation was immediately launched, and after piecing together what happened, police officers identified the trio and immediately issued warrants for their arrests. Julio, the youngest, was the first to be tracked.
Time out. So they caught this dude right here beating on the other two? So how the fuck? Hold on. I think I gotta be missing something, bro.
An autopsy report
I have to
revealed
be
that
missing
the boys
something,
had been
bro.
tortured before they were killed. Ahmed shot 19 times and Collins 9. It was a gruesome death. The detectives had no leads and were left with nothing until a Snapchat video surfaced online showing 19-year-old Stephen Goldman, known as Calypso, 22-year-old Jimmy Atkins, called Flex, and 15-year-old Julio Almontero, nicknamed Fafa, savagely beating Ahmed and Collins in the backseat of a car.
Okay. So they seen a Snapchat video surface of these three beating on them. Bro, how did the cops know to go to who's bro? How do
Seeing this,
I gotta
an
figure out how they
investigation was
find this shit
immediately
out, bro.
launched, and after piecing together what happened, police officers identified the trio and immediately issued warrants for their arrests. Julio, the youngest, was the first to be tracked down and taken into custody.
How did they find his ass?
Hi.
Sorry.
Hey, Papa. What's up, bro? I'm Carter.
Alright.
I'm the homicide detective. Okay. I just want to run a few things past
He
you
already
and
know
talk
he
to you
in
for a
trouble.
few minutes. I know
He
these
already
guys
know
already
he in
talked to
trouble.
you, but I just wanted to talk to you personally because I'm in charge of the case. Okay. And
I don't want to say too much, but before we get into the video chat, I feel like Fafa, Julio, I feel like he was hanging around two older dudes. I'm not gonna say too much, cause who knows?
And
Cause these
you're
young
under-
niggas be menaces too. Let
you
me
and your
shut
mom
up.
both.
But what I was gonna say, just in case I'm wrong, I'm just gonna speed past it. I feel like Julio Fafa was just hanging around the wrong crowd. I don't feel like he's actually a bad kid. I just felt like he got caught up into some shit, just like 3-5 from the other goddamn. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's your first name?
Andrea.
Andrea? Hi. Carter. Y'all understand your rights and everything. You've already been advised and everything. Is that correct? And you're still willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. I think that's the right thing.
Bro, he sound like a
honestly, dude.
bitch, bro.
Okay, for
I
you.
can't get over his
Okay.
voice.
On February 9th, 2019,
I mean, I know
detectives
he's a
took
kid,
Julio
but-
back to the scene of the crime.
Most, cause I hang out with dudes sometimes too, and none of them sound like this. Now, obviously, when I was in school, they did, but I'm not used to hearing. When I see a male figure, I'm expecting their voice to be deep, cause you got some 12-year-olds talking like grown men.
To piece together how
Some
the
people just
incident
late
had
bloomer.
unfolded.
So just kind of run me through the whole thing. And I know you already kind of told him the whole thing.
Okay.
But from the time that y'all first hooked up with Colin and Ahmed, kind of just run me through it.
Wait, like, what do you mean, though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all went over there to pick up the ounce or half ounce.
Yeah.
Bro, how do he know all this information, bro? This nigga said, when y'all went to go pick up the ounce, I hope they talking about that Zaza and not that cocaina, but I think that go by. I feel like those go by different measurements. I feel like we go by, grams, ounces, pounds, but I feel like that cocaina goes by different measurements, like milligrams or some shit. But that's the same shit as Z, shut up. Shut the fuck
Wait,
up.
like, what do you mean, though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all, Colin and
So he knew these motherfuckers.
Kind of run me through.
Well,
the
we knew
whole
he
thing,
knew
and
him.
I know you already kind of told him the whole thing.
Okay.
But from the time that y'all first hooked up with Colin and Ahmed, kind of just run me through it.
Wait, like, what do you mean, though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all went over there to pick up the ounce or half ounce,
Yeah.
just kind of forward.
Just kind of hash out everything we talked about.
Sorry, chat. I know you see me standing here. Listen. Do I look good, my dear? Sing it, Zoe. Do I look good today? Come on. Oh. Listen. I'm just another kind of girl. Listen, yeah. And I want to see my world. Yeah. So come along the way. Yeah. If you wanna play, come and play today. Let's just get away. Yeah. I will make you see all of the things that you can be. Relieving yourself, come follow me. Yeah. I'm sorry for y'all that y'all do not know. When I'm on stream, I like to put on a little something in the background so it's just not, quiet in here. And recently, I've been listening to Zoe 101. So every time I hear the theme song, it's a tradition on this channel, on this screen. Oh shit, what am I doing? I don't know what this is I'm moving, but let me stop. But anyways, like I was saying, chat, it's a tradition. Every time we hear that, we gotta stop what we doing and say, if you wanna play, come and play today, unless you're scared away. Yeah. It's tradition.
Oh, so he got in and we were weighing it. It wasn't full. It wasn't a full.
It wasn't a full
ounce. It was or whatever. Yeah.
Was it supposed to be an ounce or half ounce?
I don't know. It was whatever they were getting.
So they didn't think it was.
It wasn't full. It wasn't. And then he's like, "Where's the other half?" And then that's when he started acting all weird.
Ahmed?
Yeah, that's when he acted all weird. And then that's when they're like, "What?" They're like, "That's weird. Like, why wouldn't you bring it all?" And then that's when they told me to hit him. And then
Who told you to hit him?
Calypso.
Okay.
And then that's when we drove off, and then we started.
Wait, so Ahmed was selling Julio and Calypso and goddamn Flex a ounce or a half an ounce, whatever it's supposed to be, and they didn't get the full amount. So Calypso told Fafa to hit him because he didn't get. Bro, I don't know if I'm slow or is he just not explaining it,
Supposed to be an
bro.
ounce or half ounce. So just kind of.
Like, am I not comprehending?
I know you already kind of told him the whole thing, but from the time that y'all first hooked up with Colin and Ahmed, kind of just run me through it.
Wait, like, what do you mean though?
Well, from the first time that when y'all went over there to pick up the ounce or half ounce,
Yeah.
just kind of forward.
He touching his ear. That's a sign of deception.
Just kind of hash out everything we talked about last
Oh,
night.
so he got in and we were weighing it. It wasn't full. It wasn't a full.
It wasn't a full
ounce. It was or whatever. Yeah.
Was it supposed to be an ounce or half ounce?
I don't know. It was whatever they were getting.
So they didn't think it was.
It wasn't full. It wasn't. And then he's like, "Where's the other half?" And then that's when he started acting all weird.
Ahmed?
Yeah, that's when he acted all weird. And then that's when they're like, "What?" They're like, "That's weird. Like, why wouldn't you bring it all?" And then that's when they told me to hit him. And then
Who told you to hit him?
Calypso.
Okay.
And then that's when we drove off, and then we started driving and smoked.
Bro, I'm so confused. So from what I can understand, Ahmed was selling these three groups of weird ass nicknames, weird ass street names. He was selling them. He was supposed to sell them some weed, and I guess he didn't have it all. So they was like, that's weird. Why didn't you bring it all? So then y'all hit him, drove off, and y'all started smoking. There's a lot of holes in the story. First of all, did y'all ever pay him? Did y'all ever get the other half?
And they were like, Flex would reach over and hit them. And then
How would he hit him?
just like just reach back.
His fist?
Yeah,
So-
his fist or his pistol or something.
Let's.
My thing is, why was y'all record? So, bro, I'm so lost right now. He's like, bro, was he selling y'all weed or not? If he was selling y'all weed, why is y'all in the car with, like, I'm so confused, Brody.
Let's stop for a second. Let me just ask you a quick question. Run me through where everybody was sitting in the
Oh,
vehicle.
right there.
So you're in the right rear.
Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, so they're in the back seat. Who's sitting closest to the door?
Colin.
Colin is closest to the door. Ahmed's in the center. Okay, and who's sitting here in the front?
Flex.
Flex, and then Calypso is driving. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to get my picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmed and Collins were new to the streets of Albuquerque. They had plans of making big money, and for them, the fastest route was selling drugs. In no time, they began making a name for themselves until they
So, what do you want me to send this picture to? Everyone.
So Ahmed and Collins was drug dealers. They was trying to make big money and they was selling drugs. Man, chat, like what happened when I was 15, chat? You know what I was doing? I was in my room playing Fortnite on the fucking basketball team. I was not out smoking weed, killing motherfuckers, bro. Some people was. I wasn't.
Okay. And who's sitting here in the front?
Flex.
Flex, and then Calypso is driving. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to get my picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ahmed and Collins were new to the streets of Albuquerque. They had plans of making big money, and for them, the fastest route was selling drugs. In no time, they began making a name for themselves until they crossed paths with Calypso, Flex, and Fafa. That day, the deal was supposed to be simple: sell weed to the trio, but somehow, everything went horribly wrong.
We kept driving and driving. We're like probably.
If Ahmed and Collins was trying to sell weed to the three trios, why did y'all get in a car with them? Obviously, y'all wasn't friends. They just knew you because y'all was y'all was up and coming drug dealers in the Albuquerque area. So why is y'all in the car with these niggas, bro?
I know we're still like in city. We're probably like, I don't know where the exact spots is. Like we're driving up Lomas, I think, or something, and then that's when I punched them again because they told me to, and then that's when we were just driving, and I started smoking my blunt, and then that's when I told them to hit it. And that's when they're like cooling down. So everything cooled down. That's when everything cooled down when we started smoking. I let them smoke with me, and then they ended up driving like farther and farther out, and I was like, where are we going? And then they're just like, they just kept going, driving. They kept talking like this, but we have music loud and stuff, but they're, you know, when you're in the front seat, you can hear from what your conversation is, and
You couldn't hear them?
no, and they're like, they won't tell me where we're going, you know, so it's making me sus, but I'm high, you know, I'm my head's all f***ed up, I'm all just chill, I'm slumped, I'm just, you know, and then
Based on bruh's story,
going,
I think he just was around the wrong crowd, bro.
and that's when they're like,
But I don't know if he
"Where are
lying.
we?
He
I
could
don't
be
know where
lying.
I'm at. I don't know where I'm at."
He
And
could
I was
be
looking
lying.
at them like, I don't even know where I'm at, dude. Like, and then that's when they took a road off, and then we came, and then that's when they got out, and then they pulled them out. And they went like behind me.
Who pulled you out? Pulled them out.
They pulled them out. Flex and Calypso.
Okay.
I stayed in the car.
All right.
And then
Did they just say get out, or
They
did they
just
pull
get out.
Okay.
and then they got out, and then they went behind me, and then I was just like looking, and I kept going like that, and like going like that, and then after I was like, damn, what the, like, all right, I already felt what's probably gonna happen, but they didn't tell me this, you feel me? And then that's when I was like, okay, so I just like, I'm looking down, I'm
Wait, hold on.
like that,
I'm sorry, chat. I was
and
distracted.
then that's when they got out, and then they pulled them out. Front seat, you could hear from what your conversation is, and
You couldn't hear them?
no, and they're like, they won't tell me where we're going, you know, so it's making me sus, but I'm high, you know, I'm my head's all f***ed up, I'm all just chill, I'm slumped, I'm just, you know, and then they were just like, going, and that's when they're like, where are we? I don't know where I'm at, and I was looking at them like, I don't even know where I'm at, dude, like, and then that's when they took a road off, and then we came, and then that's when they got out, and then they pulled them out. They went like behind me.
Who pulled you out? Pulled them out.
They pulled them out. Flex and Calypso.
Okay.
I stayed in the car.
All right.
And then
Did they just say get out, or
They
did they
just
pull
get out.
Okay.
and then they got out, and then they went behind me, and then
I thought Flex and Calypso pulled them out. Now they just got out, yeah.
just like looking, and I kept going like that, and like going like that, and then after I was like, damn, what the, like, all right, I already felt what's probably gonna happen, but they didn't tell me this, you feel me? And then that's when I was like, okay, so I just like, I'm looking down, I'm thinking.
He know they. What's bruh name? His name was Julio? Fafa. I'm just calling him Fafa. Fafa know the cops on his trail. That's why he's starting to, like, you know, saying, you know, and this, you know, he's not really speaking clearly. He's kind of like, I don't know, he's using filler words. You get what I'm saying?
But I don't know, and then I hear the gunshots, and I'm like, and I look up, and then they're laying down. I'm like, I just look away, and then I hear gunshots, and then they made me get out the car and help them put it in the trunk.
Okay.
It seemed the teenagers had been murdered for the sheer thrill of it. Julio, however, insisted that what he did in the video was only him following orders. Still, detectives needed to determine just how involved he really was in the crime.
So why would everybody be saying that they saw it on Snapchat that they were bound?
I don't know. That everyone.
So that's not true.
That's not true.
So you mean to tell me? I know sometimes cops be lying. You know, he's like, "Oh, people told me this. People told me," then they just lying. They trying to get him to confess. Now I don't know if the cop is lying, but if he's telling the truth, you mean to tell me these dumb motherfuckers killed people and then put it on Snapchat? They don't bind it in a trunk. I don't know if the cop is lying, but if the cop is telling the truth, these niggas is stupid.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay. Now, I need you to be quite honest with me about this, okay? And it may be difficult, especially with your mom in here, okay? But I got to ask you, all right? Did you have a gun?
No.
You didn't have any gun with you? Okay.
We had 35 minutes.
Did you?
They had a gun, but I took it from them, and then Flex took it from me. He took it from me.
Okay. And I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Okay? It's not going to change your status with us.
He looked nervous
Okay.
as fuck. He looked nervous as hell.
Did you or did they make you
He looked worried more.
shoot him at all?
No.
Okay.
No,
So you didn't pull a trigger?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
I have to ask.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I got to ask.
Okay.
We just want to make sure.
Because
Okay.
here's the thing. If we talk to them and they go, oh, hell no, it was Fafa that pulled the trigger, I got to ask the question.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? So I have something when they say that he did,
Yeah.
that,
You're going to
well,
go off of...
that's weird because he's saying that he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've got to ask that question.
I did not. They did this.
Do you know why they did this? Was it just a rip?
I think... What's a rip?
They were just going to rob him.
Rip off?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Hold on a second. Let me spray the room real quick. Oh shit. Oh, Chad, don't mind me, bro. I tried to do a toe touch. My legs was not going for that.
It was a rip off. I felt like...
So you mean to tell me that Collins and Ahmed got in the car with these three people, was gonna sell them weed, but I guess they said, oh, hey, bro, we gonna smoke with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty for sure, like, you know what I'm saying? That's probably what happened. The reason why they even felt comfortable to get in the car with them in the first place, and they was gonna pay y'all, but I don't know.
Like, I felt like... I don't think he planned it, but at the end of the day, I felt like they planned it.
You mean Clips?
Yeah.
Dan Flex? Okay.
Calypso and Flex.
Because that's what he does.
Yes.
And everybody knows he does it.
Were you scared of him?
Yes. Honestly, yes.
You were scared of who?
Calypso.
Calypso.
Although detectives knew exactly how the teenagers were murdered, the bigger question lingered. What had led to Ahmed and Collins being tortured and ultimately killed? Was it a drug
Right.
deal gone wrong or something else entirely? Either way, Julio had placed the blame squarely on Steven and Jimmy. On April 30th, 2019, detectives sat with Julio once again. Since he was only 15 years old and still a minor, his mother was asked to join them before.
So this was like a year later or some shit. Cause no, this said December of 2019. December, January, February, March, April, 4 months. Okay.
Any conversations took place. The detectives had reviewed the Snapchat video and discovered that Julio wasn't entirely honest with them.
So, you know I've got the videos, right? Okay.
Damn, bro.
So you kind of minimized, and I figured you did, a little bit of what you told us the first time, right? Okay. Not all cops are bad.
here
Some are,
here
but
they go.
I'm just saying. Okay? But
Playing the good cop, bad cop strategy.
if, like I said, if you wouldn't have come in today, talk to me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Told him.
Mm.
So when I call and I need to talk to you, talk.
Bro,
Okay?
get a lawyer, fam.
If I'm coming after you,
Like, bro, these cops love love to get people to talk. I've seen situations where people was like, "Nah, I want my lawyer," and then the cops talked them into talking, bro. But then I remember it was two occasions specifically. I seen a video, and both people was like, "I need my lawyer," and the cops was, or the detectives rather, because these are detectives who interrogate, not the cops, it's detectives. I think a cop sits with them. I'm not entirely sure, but all I know is, damn, I'm high as fuck. What the fuck was I saying, bro? Hold on, what he said to him?
If, like I said, if you wouldn't have come in today.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, I've seen some scenarios where cops were like, the people was like, "Oh no, I want my lawyer," and cops still try to talk them out of it, and the people was like, "No, I need my lawyer." Like, bro, they really be trying to get people to talk, because without, like, a lawyer could tell you, like, don't answer that right now or answer that right now. But as a person, as a regular civilian who doesn't go to law school, you don't know some questions. Like, did you kill somebody? Obviously, you're not gonna say yeah. But people, they use certain strategies that you wouldn't know. You're telling yourself the whole time. You're telling yourself, but you're not realizing it. Sometimes, some people are smarter than that, but it's just. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, bro. But these cops really be trying to get people to talk, and it's just like, get a lawyer, bro. Even at the end of the day, if you know you did it, bro, just get a lawyer. Do not talk, bro, because if you talk, they be trying to really trick people into talking, bro. Get a lawyer, fam.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Told him.
Yeah. So when I call and I need to talk to you, talk. Okay. If I'm coming after you, you're not gonna know.
Okay.
Okay. So just listen. Okay. And you need to listen to her, because I'm gonna tell you right now, one of two things is gonna happen. You're gonna be in prison for the rest of your life, or you're gonna be 6 feet under. Look at Frenchie.
I know.
Okay. Look at Colin. Oh, that's another thing I needed to ask you. Glad that made me think of it. Getting back to this case.
Yeah.
Although Julio claimed Ahmed and Collins were killed over the weed, detectives soon uncovered that wasn't the whole story, and it wasn't the only reason.
What I understand is,
I'm not gonna say I knew it, because some people kill over weed. Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. But I was trying to figure out why the fuck did Collins and Ahmed get in the car with them if they was just selling them weed. You get what I'm saying?
Goldman was setting up the weed deal. Okay. Who was he setting it up with? Colin or Latif?
I think it was Latif.
Okay. So, and they were wanting to buy a gun.
They were wanting to buy a gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what I understand, Goldman says, yeah, why you want a gun? And
They sell
whoever
drugs,
he was setting
bro.
it up with, Colin
They need
or,
protection.
or Ahmed,
For this reason right
said,
here.
this dude robbed me.
And he was trying to get back at them?
And he was gonna get the gun to take revenge on the
Yeah,
robbery.
I heard that too.
Okay.
So Collins and Latif or Ahmed weren't innocent. Collins was trying to buy a gun to go kill somebody that robbed him, bro.
Do you know who robbed him?
The kids?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't know that.
Because that's what got him killed, I believe. Because he told Goldman that some dude by the name of Flex did it.
Okay, yeah. So there's two Flexes. There's two Flexes out here.
Okay.
This other guy, Flex,
So from my understanding, Collins wanted to buy a gun to kill this dude, so-called Flex, who robbed him. And the cops believe that doesn't make sense though, because if Collins knew the face of Flex who robbed him, why would he still get in the car with the dude? I don't understand, bro. Maybe I'm misunderstanding.
He looks exactly like this Flex.
Really?
Yeah, and I think that's who did it too.
What?
That robbed him. Yeah.
So there's two different flexes.
Yeah.
Okay. Really?
Like remember in the beginning when this all happened, they were posting that other flex. They were posting them all over Facebook.
Oh, really?
Rico something.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
That's flex.
So he goes by Flex also.
He does look like.
Ah,
That's
okay.
why they got it mixed up. Like in the beginning, that's who they were thinking Flex was, but that is Flex. But there's another Flex.
So it's a different Flex.
Yeah. And I'm pretty. I think.
And see, that's what I'm thinking that kind of caused this because, of course, Calypso is friends with Flex.
Yeah.
He's this Flex.
Yeah.
Thinking
I thought
that.
he was friends with the other flex too.
They are.
There's a
Are
picture
they?
of them together
Yeah,
on
they're friends.
Facebook.
So, what it sounds like to me is that y'all hit them first before they could hit Flex.
Oh.
Oh, like revenge.
But why would they get in the car unless Flex was masked up or some shit? Like, bruh.
Like if we were doing it
For
for
the other flex.
For whichever Flex.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I see.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
For the
So there's two flexes, so I guess the flex that was in the car wasn't the flex. I don't know. But he said that bro, I'm so
time,
lost,
Julio
bro.
maintained his innocence, insisting his only mistake was following the orders of Steven and Jimmy. Notice how detectives had been questioning him outside the interrogation room, and with his mother as they wanted him to be more comfortable, more willing to talk, and less defensive. But that didn't stop the detectives from confronting them more directly.
I have no idea who's in the car.
What car?
Whatever car that they were in.
That's why you gotta, bro.
You're not
Watch
gonna
your.
tell me what's gonna
Now
happen.
I see why. I used to get mad at my parents when they didn't let me sleep over at friends' houses or things like that unless they met their parents. Because you can tell a lot about a kid based off their parents. But sometimes you can't. You have these parents who raise their kids well, raise them up in a nice home, nice environment, but it's all who they hang around, bro. It's all who they hang around. It's all who they hang around, bro. But before you let your kid go out with people, meet the people they going out with, bruh. Cause now your son caught up in some shit cause he was in the car. Where, like, was you aware that he was gone? I don't know,
It's
bro.
gonna be worse.
I don't know
need
who
it.
was
They
in the
need you.
car. I
They
don't.
need you.
I honestly don't know who was in the car.
You know that they need you.
I don't know.
Because it's
who
only
was
gonna
in
make
the
it
car.
worse.
I don't.
She's not gonna lie to y'all. She said she don't know who was in the car.
If it comes back to you, it's gonna be serious trouble.
After taking all
So
necessary
they think the mom is trying to cover up for her son, which some parents will do, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, Chad, I ain't going down for nobody.
precautions, such as informing both Julio and his mother of their rights, the detective finally turned to the issue at hand.
Things have turned. Well, I don't want to say
Wait,
turned.
what?
Necessary.
If it comes back to you, it's gonna be serious trouble.
After taking all necessary precautions, such as informing both Julio and his mother of their rights, the detective finally turned to the issue at hand.
Things have turned. Well, I don't want to say turned. Things have started happening in regards to the case. Saying that, it is. I don't even want to say changing. We conducted an interview with Calypso, with his attorney.
That's
And
like Calypso was
everything
smart. Calypso got a lawyer.
That came out during that interview. It came out like I thought it would. That everything would be pointed in your direction and Flex's.
Of course, it's always gonna be like that.
It did not surprise me. Okay? It really did not surprise me. I fully expected that to go just like it did. Okay? And I want to clarify some stuff with you. Okay? In regards to the things that came up during the interview. Okay? That's one thing that I want to address. Then there's another one that I want to address with you and ask you about. So, and I'm not putting words into your mouth. I want you to tell me, but I'm just kind
Right.
of paraphrasing
Mm-hmm.
what I remember that you've told me in the past. So, the day of the incident,
Right.
you, Flex, and Calypso were in what vehicle?
White, you?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, whose car was that?
Probably Calypso's.
Okay, so.
So, you, Calypso, and Flex, and Calypso's driving? Okay. Y'all go over to the location that y'all met up with Ahmed and Colin. Is that correct? Kind of run me through just briefly how that
Bro, he
section
looking
came
down.
about,
He not
you know,
even looking the
when
detective in his eyes, bro.
Colin and Ahmed came out to the vehicle. Tell me how that worked.
And he shook his hand, and then he was like, just hop in the back, and then
Okay, so which door did he get in?
this side.
The passenger or the driver's side?
Driver back, yeah.
Okay.
And he got in, and then we were just chilling, and then out of nowhere, Calypso just points his gun at him, and then,
Calypso does what?
oh no, actually it's because of the weed. It was, we were picking up some weed, and then he had some weed, and then Calypso was just like, where's the rest? And then he's like, this is what you wanted. And then he's like, well, where's the rest? And he's like, how much more do you need? And that's when Calypso put up the gun on him.
For reasons unknown, Steven suddenly demanded more drugs, far more than he had originally intended to buy. With a
Right.
gun now in play, Ahmed had no choice but to hand over everything. Yet Steven's greed didn't stop there.
So he
Bro.
pulled it out. Where did he have it?
On the floor.
On the floor in front of him? Okay. All right, so he pulled it out and did what?
He just pointed at him. He was like,
At Latif? At Ahmed?
yeah.
Okay.
He was just like, just give me everything, and then started passing on him. And I'm just like, well, what do I do? So, so then he's like, take it.
Bro, why would you tell somebody that you got robbed? Try to buy a gun from them. It's like they see you as an easy lick. It was like, okay, boom. You coming to me to buy a gun because you got robbed. And you obviously don't have a gun because that's why you coming to me. I'm guessing he didn't sell him the gun. Hit him up for some weed some days later, some weeks later, whatever the case may be. Already knowing bro don't have a gun, bro don't have protection, he already got robbed. So I don't know, bro.
Run his pocket.
Because I don't really know why
I took out
everything
his
happened,
pocket,
bro.
I took out his wallet, and
But that's why I think
put
what
it in
happened.
the mid- like,
Okay, so you took out. He told you to get.
He told me to get out the wallet, yeah.
Okay,
He
to get
told
the
me to
wallet.
find, he told, does he have money? And I was like, I don't know, so I looked in his pocket, and he had
He told you to get. Okay,
and I took it, I deal, so,
Mhm.
you know, and I'm just like, well, what do I do? So, so then he's like, take it, run his pocket. So then I took out his pocket, I took out his wallet, and I threw it, I put it in the mid. Like,
Okay, so you took out. He told you to get.
he told me to get out the wallet, yeah.
Okay,
He
to get
told
the
me to
wallet.
find, he told, does he have money? And I was like, I don't know, so I looked in his pocket, and he had a wallet. I put it in the middle, and then I took the weed from him, I put it in the middle, and then I lifted up his shirt, and he had a gun. And then I took out the gun. Flex took it from me.
Even after robbing Ahmed, Julio revealed that Steven still wasn't satisfied. He wanted more.
So let me.
So you mean to tell me these niggas had a gun? Why you ain't pull your Bro, when he put the gun like this, why you ain't? No, because he pointed the gun at him. So if he seen him reach for something, he would have got shot. I'm still thinking he had the gun pointed at the other dude and he watching him getting robbed and you got the gun, you ain't not doing nothing but
Ask you this.
brain
at this
fart.
point. When Ahmed or Colin, either one, did either one of them pull a gun out and shoot in the vehicle? Okay.
No, I don't know.
What you mean? No, I don't know. See, the yes or no, that's something you will remember.
Did Colin have a gun?
No.
Okay.
The deal was over. The two teenagers were now trapped, unarmed, outnumbered, and completely at the mercy of the very people who had just robbed them. Julio later told detectives they stopped at a gas station near Tramway and Central to fill the tank before heading straight toward the West Mesa.
So you go to the West Mesa, to the same rough general area that you took us to.
Yeah.
All right. Walk me through that again.
Like, what do you mean?
What happens after you get to the West Mesa?
So we get to the Mesa, then we pull off right off of the road, off onto some dirt road, and then we go down for a little bit. Then he stops the car and he's like, get out. And he's like, get out, and then they start getting out. But we left the pads on. And when they got out, he was like, take off your boxers and stuff.
Okay.
Bro, what the
All
hell?
right. And then what?
Then that's when he got out the car.
Who is he?
Calypso.
Why did he make them take off
He shot one of
their
them in the
boxers,
leg,
bro?
And then he's looking at me dead in my eyes like he wants to do it. And then I start pushing the gun away, and then he's like, oh, he keeps saying it. And then I'm like, this is not our car. This is not our car. We can't. And then he's like, and then he starts driving again. But no one got shot on the way there.
So nobody got shot in the vehicle as you were traveling?
No.
Okay.
But something didn't quite add up. During the investigation, when police officers traced Ahmed's phone, they found it discarded along the freeway before the West Mesa. When pressed about this, Julio revealed that they had yet another devious plan.
Oh, let me back up. What happened to Ahmed's telephone?
He threw it out. He threw it out the window, but then he made him log in on his phone. He made him log in on Flex's phone, and then you know how that's how you know how they said that they seen the snap map in the Mesa, because they made him log in on their snap
On Flex's?
on Flex's phone.
Yeah. But into their account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know what they were doing. They were trying to get more weed or something. Like, I don't know.
Trying to make him get more weed?
Yeah, like just keep getting more stuff, and like I'm already like, this is greedy. This is already greedy.
And was it Collins or Ahmed's Snapchat?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was on Matt's Snapchat.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And who threw Ahmed's phone out? Calypso did?
Yeah, he tossed it out.
Under pressure, Ahmed sent out messages, but none of his contacts replied. This only enraged Calypso further, to the point where he threatened to shoot Ahmed in the leg. Julio reminded him that it wasn't even their car, but that did little to stop the torment.
So
the
whose
two
car
teens
was
were
it?
brutalized throughout the drive, their suffering recorded on Calypso's phone, until they finally reached the West Mesa, where they were and executed.
When Calypso and Flex shot Colin and Ahmed, who was it that told you to get out?
Calypso.
Calypso told you to get out. Okay. So when you get out, you help who pick up the boys?
I hope Calypso carried one. Flex just picks up one.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, because Flex,
just picks up one by
One
himself.
by
yeah,
himself?
Flex looked like a big dude, so I believe that.
So do you know which one that you helped put in?
Ahmed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, to your best knowledge, were they dead at that point? Or were they alive?
They were making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure he I feel like he was, but not that long. Like,
Probably
Okay.
death at gargles or
I'm gonna
something,
say-
whatever they call
I feel like
call it.
Okay.
Even at this point, Julio distanced himself from the night's worst atrocities, insisting he never fired a single shot. Still, he admitted to taking part in the relentless beating of the teens before the gunfire ended their lives. As the interrogation pressed on, Julio described how the grim reality of what they had done slowly began to sink in.
So from there, once you put the kids back in the trunk, you go where?
Ooh, we start driving, then he starts flipping out. What do I do? No, no, no. And then he's like, who will help me? Who will help me? And then he's like, where's your uncle? And I go, he's probably sleeping or whatever. Cause it was like 6. It was like 8.
Wait, what?
Who helped me?
The kids back in the trunk. You go where?
Ooh, we start driving. Then he starts flipping out. What do I do? No. And then he's like, who will help me? Who will help me? And then he's like, where's your uncle? And I was like, he's probably sleeping or whatever. Cause it was like 6. It was like 8. Called him up and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And he was just like, just driving around. He's like, meet me ASAP. I got 2. And my uncle's like, what? He's like, I'm not saying it on the phone. Just meet me. I got two in my trunk. And then he's like, my uncle's like,
Anthony Aragon,
Wait,
Julio's
what?
uncle, eventually agreed to meet with the trio, even after seeing what they had done. They drove back to Calypso's house,
What the
where,
freak?
together with Calypso's father, Stephen Goldman Sr., they began trying to cover up the crime. It's a remarkable.
So were these 2 men in on it with them, or did they just try to cover up because they related to them? Like, what the freak is
sight to
going
see the
on,
mother
bro?
next to him, hearing
What is
all
going
that her son
on?
has done and is. She definitely failed him as a mother.
we pull up to Calypso's house. We pull up like down the road from
Bro,
his house.
how the
Calypso's house. He's like, start cleaning out the car 500. I was like, what do you want me to clean? And he's like, just take out like all their clothes, just
Bruh.
put it in a bag. And I was like, all right. So I put it in a bag. And then
So my thing is, did these adults know what they were going to do, or did they just agree to go along with it because they was like, oh shit, I fuck with him, so I'ma just help him. This is some weird shit, bro.
parked right behind each other. Okay. We're just sitting there in the car, and he's like, they're just talking. They're like, that and this is where I hear it. They're just like parking. They park next to each other after I cleaned out the back seat or whatever. And then he's like, he puts the guns in the trunk. And
Of which car?
My uncle's rental.
Okay.
Puts them in the trunk.
Bro, what bro? They are committing crimes in rental car. I can't, like, this has to be the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
Into
They just
uncle's
My uncle gets into the Buick.
to the Buick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then flexing him, they drive off. And then,
Was his dad around at that point?
yeah.
Was he telling his dad anything?
Him and his dad went into his dad's room, started talking, and not cleaning tools. He has like a case.
bro, what?
A case that he
tool.
put it in.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Like
fam.
a tool bag, like for a gun.
Okay.
And he just, but like for like kind of a lot of guns, and then
Okay.
he puts them in there, and he starts wiping them down, and he's like, what are you about to do with these dead? And he's like, I don't know. I just need to take them off of you. I'm taking them from you, and then
Goldman's dad took those guns to get rid of them.
yeah, I don't know to get rid of them, but like save them for him and whatever.
So he had them.
Yeah, he had them.
Okay. After he knew that.
He knew the situation, so he helped the situation to put them away from him.
And that's, you're saying that because Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told him.
All right. I just got to make sure I understand everything.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that throughout the interrogation, Julio's mother showed no emotion.
She
even
looked
as her son recounted
disappointed.
the
She looked
brutal acts
She
committed
looking at
against-
that. This how she looking at her son.
against the 2 teens. She sat
That's how she
silently
looking
in
at
her
her son.
chair while Julio described how he had tried to get some sleep, only to be shaken awake by Calypso with the very news he had always feared would come.
And then he was like, he woke me up from my sleep like, get up. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go, we gotta go. And I was like,
Who house are they staying the night at?
I put my sweats on, and I'm barely getting up. He's like, I'm like, what's happening, bro? And he shows me the phone, and it has both of their faces on it, on the crime watch or whatever. And I was like, what is it saying or whatever? And he's just like, that they're missing and that the last person they were with was me, and I need to leave. So I was like, all right, cool. So, yeah. So I was like, all right, dude, where are you? Where are we going? He was just like, let's just. He's like, well, we need to find Flex. And we picked up Flex from. I don't know where he was. think he was at one of his homies' house or something. We picked him up. He's like, we gotta go. How much money you got on him? He's like, at least 200. I had like 500. He had like.
Bro, you 15 with $500. How do you, bro? What the? No, bro. Julio can't be innocent, bro. Julio gotta be some type of. Why in that? Like, bro.
Yeah,
but he looks so innocent.
He's like, all right, bet.
And I know he got the huzz.
Along with the dark plans they had been making, Julio told detectives they decided to skip town for a few days, hoping everything would blow over by the time they returned. They
What
left
happened?
in Anthony's rental car, but after a few days of sleeping in it, they eventually came back to the house. That was when a loud knock echoed at the door.
We ended up coming back to the house. We just ended up staying at the house again, and then
Yeah, because they probably tired of sleeping in the car.
boom, 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 boom. And it was the cops. I wasn't even awake. And he was awake, and then his sister answers the door. He's like, she's like, hello, who are you? And he's like, my nephew here from Young. He's like, I need my fucking car now. And Jada was like, I don't even know you. You can't be coming over here like that. And he's like, I need to talk to your brother and Fafa now. And then she's like, okay. So then she woke up me, and she's like, your uncle's outside, and he can't be banging on my door like that. Like, I was just like, what? I was like, what? I get up, I go out there and talk to him, and he's like, he's just mad. He's like, where you guys been? It was been like 3 days, and then he's like, I've been looking for y'all. No, it's actually been like 2 days or a day.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I'm not holding you to that.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, I need my car back, and I need all that. I need to clean it out because that's a rental, and I can't get charged for it or something. And I was like, all right. So I'm about to clean. Calypso's sleeping. I have to do it by myself. So I started cleaning out the rental.
Did your uncle tell you, Calypso, or Flex that you're aware of? Did he tell them that they needed to get rid of that vehicle?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he tried to clean it out or something. He tried to clean it out or something. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't clean it. I can't clean it. So you guys need to get rid of that car.
It's probably a whole
Tell
bunch
him
of blood
how
that he
they
couldn't
need to
get
rid
out.
of it.
No, he was just like, you guys need to get rid of it.
Later that day, in a desperate
Bro, I
attempt
would have motherfucking went to a edge of a cliff, put that bitch in neutral, and push that bitch off the
to
cliff.
return
I
to
ain't
some
lying.
sense of normalcy,
I ain't
the
lying.
group went out for food. But Calypso soon left with his sister for Portland, where he was later taken into custody, leaving Julio and the others behind in an uneasy, suffocating silence.
We're just chilling, talking, smoking, or whatever, and then he's like, I get a call from Calypso, and he's like,
You did.
yeah, from his sister's phone, and not my phone, because I didn't have a phone at the time. Like, he called Amelia or something off of his sister's phone. He's like, tell Fava that the keys are in the backseat. I left them with him. I just talked to my dad. You need to give him the keys now.
Okay. So let me make sure I understand what you're saying. You finish up with the eating at Dion's.
Yeah.
Okay. And
We're still at Dion's.
you're still at Dion's.
Yeah, so we're still at Dion's.
Okay, but Calypso and his sister had already left.
Yep.
He tells you that he left the keys,
Left the keys in the car.
in the back of the car.
Yeah, not in the Buick, in Emilio's car.
Oh, in Emilio's car.
Yeah, Emilio's car.
And that you need to give
Give
the
him
keys to
dad.
who?
His dad.
To his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he sent me the number of his dad.
Okay.
And then I called him. I was like, I'm at the Dion's, whatever. He's like, okay, I'll call you when I'm there. And then he calls me and he's like, walk to the end of the street by these apartments, and I'm right there. You'll see me. I'm like, all right. Well, he's all, come by yourself.
Okay, so he takes the
This sounds
Buick
suspicious.
at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his custody.
All right. Okay.
At that point, it felt as though the walls were closing in on Julio as the detective pieced together everything he had said. Yet, there was still one final question that needed to be answered. The surveillance footage was blurry, but clear enough to identify the crew robbing 5 different drugstores. Once again, Julio tried to
This man walked in the store, put his shirt up. He all comfortable. Yeah, he
downplay his
he-
role, claiming he was only the lookout, hoping to avoid getting in more trouble than the one he was already in.
Here's the bad news about all of that.
Well, it's coming up.
It may.
See?
But here's the worst part. It's federal.
Yep.
Pharmacies are federal. DEA.
What? They robbed them for
Federal
what?
charges.
Bro.
only the lookout. Everything he had said. Yet, there was still one final question that needed to be answered. The surveillance footage was blurry, but clear enough to identify the crew robbing 5 different drugstores. Once again, Julio tried to downplay his role, claiming he was only the lookout, hoping to avoid getting in.
It's coming up.
It may. But here's the worst part. It's federal. Pharmacies are federal. DEA. Federal charge. Okay?
So they was robbing the pharmacy for what? Codeine?
And I know that
You think I could still get in trouble just for being with them?
you could.
Bad news.
But again, with you being honest with me,
Yeah.
I think that'll help you.
Help.
Yeah.
So his mom knows. She was like, I told you. His mom know her son be in some shit.
I'll be straight up
You know what I
honest
was
with
looking
that.
for
That was
when I
just straight.
found that?
What?
Because my brother said that they had video.
Of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up on
Oh, they
YouTube.
do.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
No, but on YouTube.
Oh, I don't know about that. Somebody probably leaked it out.
I was looking for it on YouTube, and I came
And that's what
across
you
that
found?
shit.
Yeah. It was casino security
Oh,
on your brother and the rest of them.
when we were talking the other day, he's like, I regret it so much. I'm like, dude, I told your ass not to go. He tried to take me with, he wanted me to go. I said, hell no.
The weight of his choices.
So his mama knew that he was about to go drop. But no, nah. I'm thinking that's a good. She's not a good mom, bro. You knew your son was about to go rob pharmacies, CVS's, Walgreens, and you still let him go after he told you to go.
Was finally
believe
beginning
what
to
I'm
catch
hearing,
up with
bro.
him, but Julio was about to learn just how much trouble he was truly in.
So, what were they taking during those?
Lean.
Huh?
Lean. Promethazine.
I told you codeine. I told you they were taking that codeine.
What is that?
Cough syrup.
Cough syrup.
Oh, it's the
Lean.
to make the drink.
Promethazine.
Yeah, to make the drink with
Yeah.
Sprite. Yeah.
Yeah. So, is that all they were taking from there?
Yeah.
They weren't taking Xannies or
No.
anything else. Just the.
The lean. That's what they were wanting.
Okay. So
I told you.
they took
I
that.
know, I already know. I told him. Because I'm like, dude, what else are you getting yourself into?
Haven't been
So-
nothing. And that's what you said. Huh?
I
Tell-
said, I bet you it's about that YouTube video.
Tell me about other ones like that in another city.
In another city? Another city. Albuquerque.
You ever been to Phoenix with them?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona. Nah, Phoenix. Phoenix, Florida, bitch. Like, come on, Julio.
And I was sleeping. They stopped in. I thought it was.
Well, around Phoenix.
Yeah.
It may not have been
Yeah, I
actual.
was gonna try to
Phoenix,
mark
but
the right spot, but yeah, they went up in there and I was asleep.
Is that what they were taking? Those.
I was asleep in the car and I woke up to him running out. Of the store
Of which?
of Walgreens.
Of a Walgreens?
Yeah.
Okay. And,
Or
Is there-
Walgreens or CVS.
okay.
One of them.
So, is that what they were taking there too?
Huh?
What did they take in the Phoenix area?
Lead.
Same
Same
thing?
thing.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying he knew somebody out there.
Mhm.
He knew somebody out there in Vegas or in California
Where are they from?
that pays like
They gotta be around that area. Cause Phoenix, Arizona, California, all that shit, like, you
in
know.
the stores like it's cheap,
Yeah.
but in the street you can
Right.
you can throw that off for like 800. Yeah, you can throw it off for like 800. No, like out here it's like 300 or something. If you take it out there, they're selling it for like at least like 800, 900.
Yeah, some people
Around
just block
the pipe.
sell it from there.
So,
Damn.
y'all hit 3 places in Vegas that you were with.
That I was with them, yeah.
Okay.
Julio's mother blamed her brother for everything and insisted her son had been roped in against his better judgment. But regret or not, the damage was done, and Julio was left to face the consequences. Meanwhile, Calypso shifted the blame onto Julio, Flex, and Anthony. It took prosecutors 5 years to build an airtight case against them all, and in February
Damn.
2023, the trial finally began. The group went to extraordinary lengths to
So, assuming they got locked up in 29, they was locked up for 4 years waiting to see what was going to happen. Whole time you not know what's going on. You in there losing your mind.
Covered their crimes. They burned the white Buick used to transport the teens' bodies and even returned to the remote desert to rebury them. For the families of Ahmed Latif and Colin Romero, each testimony served as a painful reminder of the boys' suffering.
This is all I have left of him. My son's frightened face and screams haunt me with every step I take now. I will never get those images out of my head.
In the end, Stephen Goldman Jr., Jimmy Atkins, and Julio Almontero were convicted of kidnapping, armed robbery, and tampering with evidence. On May 1st, 2023, they were each sentenced to 2 consecutive.
They were what? Julio was what, 15? This happened around 2018, 2019? 4 years? Crazy.
Life terms, up to 60 years before the possibility of parole. Anthony Aragon was convicted of tampering with evidence and conspiracy, receiving a 6-year sentence. Meanwhile, Stephen Goldman Sr. pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and was sentenced to 4 years in prison. Although none of this could bring back the lives of Ahmed and Collins, it offered their families at least a measure of justice. If you enjoyed our production, subscribe and watch this next.
At the end of the day, chat, I thought it was going to be over a girl. I ain't going to lie. When they said, hold on, when they said that it was another motive as to why they got killed, bro, it's still, I still don't understand why they killed them. Was it just for robbery? Like, was it they just robbed them? Why didn't they just rob them and let them go? Why did they have to kill them and torture them? I thought it was going to be over a girl. And then I found out 2 adults helped them. But one thing that's not clicking, chat, is like how they got the Snapchat videos. Like, was they really, chat? It's so many. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can find out all the answers I need if I just look it up. But honestly, I don't really care too much about the case to look it up. I just care enough about it now to wonder. But I'm not gonna go on the internet. It was like, okay, let me deep dive. Let me see what's really happening. But yeah, chat. I thought I was gonna play the game, but I ain't gonna lie. It's already 11:47. Damn near 12 o'clock. I have work tomorrow. Let me see if Jalen on skate, but I really don't feel like hopping on the game, chat. So I'm finna hop off. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, chat. Peace. With hair grease. My mom used to say that. Nah, that shit was corny as fuck. Hey, chat, ignore that shit, bro. All right, y'all.